Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Nationals March to October. We're getting things started right away today with a Matt Chapman player lock opportunity. And in the last episode, we finally turned the corner. We finally set things going the right way, and we clawed our way all the way back now to 5.5 back in the division, but only a half game back of a playoff spot in the wild card race. So we got to keep that up. I was literally sitting in practice mode for about 15 minutes, actually like trying to get myself ready for today, because man, we got to make this postseason happen. There's not much we can do in a player lock, but getting a win, if we can, will the team to a win, that is good for a small little momentum boost, and it always helps to get a performance boost in these player locks. And oh, it got through. He got a bad animation. All right, I guess there was 2 outs, so it couldn't be a double play, but I thought for sure that was gonna find. Oh, they called it an error. Never mind, then that's not that good. How do they call that an error? Like, I understand that's a play that should have been made, but it's not like he got a glove on it or anything. You can't call that an error, because that doesn't help us out now. Now we're 0 for 1 in the books. All right, at bat number 2, it's still 0-0 here. We got a runner on first, 2 outs again. Oh my god, that's so slow. No, man, come on. That was hittable if I waited back, but he's pumping 98 up at the chest, and then he goes to that. All right, third at bat. We're losing now 3-0, and this guy's still in there with 92 pitches. And we're going to go the opposite way. That has to leave on a perfect swing. It is going to leave. All right, it only gets us 1 back to try and make a comeback in this game, but that should secure some sort of a boost, at least a 1+. All right, next AB, still 3-1, but we got 2 on, nobody out, and our old friend Carl Edwards Jr. on the mound. Oh, and that was like the same pitch I just took deep, and I got under that one. Timed it up. I just wish I wouldn't have gotten a pitch that I wanted to swing at on the first pitch. I wanted to work that at bat a little bit. See something really good. Oh, and we ended up losing the game 5-1. So that actually might be slightly negative momentum. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like how in player locks, you have no control really over if the team wins or loses. Like, I could see if it was based on the performance. Like, oh, you didn't have a good game, so here's a little bit of negative momentum. All right, well, at least we don't flip to negative. We get a little boost for Chapman, but remember, when it's not like a call-up or anything like that, it's not a rating boost. Can we play? Like, what is this? That was just so many games simmed. That is the probably biggest problem with this season, is it just sims so many games with no momentum. We've managed, though, in that sim to gain a full game on the Braves, even though I think I lost one more game than I won there. But the Braves have been on a rough stretch. 3-game losing streak, 3-7 in their last 10. We're a full game back now of the wild card, so the further we get, it's almost looking like it's going to be just as likely we can win the division as make the wild card. So before we hop into this next game, though, it didn't even dawn on me until after I was done recording last episode, but we got an attribute boost for Isan Diaz, and I just completely forgot to show it. So let's take a look at that now. I don't have him starting at all, but he got up to an 81 overall. He got the typical boost that you always see, plus a bunch to the contact both ways, vision and discipline. I don't know what he might have been going up or down in on his own development throughout this season, so I don't know. I'm assuming he was going down slightly in power against righties, and that's why he's now just kind of neutral there. But yeah, 81 overall for Diaz. He still doesn't play like it. I don't know, even though like he's a higher overall now than Luis Garcia, I'd still never even consider playing him over Luis Garcia. So I know we can't make trades anymore this season, but he's probably the prime trade candidate going into next season. But we've got a pretty big one against the Mets here to get into, because we're losing. Feels like we're going back to the first like half of the season, but it was really longer than that, where we got into so many games where I was losing and I just could never make a comeback. But we have to start making comebacks. This would be a big comeback to make. I don't think we'd get like 8 fireballs or anything, but we definitely get a lot, and that could be exactly what we need to make a push here. I mean, if the Braves teams are struggling, it might not take a crazy amount of wins to overtake them. So we got Casas up. They just brought in Anthony Banda. Let's see what we're looking like here in this game. It's a Soto homer for our only run. Meneses also has a double. Cade Cavalli's thrown a pretty good game. 7 innings, 2 runs allowed. But I didn't even realize we had a runner on first, so we got that tying run out there already. And come on, that's got to get over his head. It is. Bell's just running. That's off the wall. I'm going to hold him at third. We're going to get Casas into second, and that is a great way to start things out. 1 pitch, and we got a double. 2 runners in scoring position. Look at Chapman all hyped up. Okay, Ruiz got hit. That doesn't help us immediately, but I was in a 2-strike count, so we get a reset, and Mr. Clutch is stepping up to the plate with the bases loaded, down a run. Who else would you want up? That's right. Right down the middle, and I smoked it, and it's a double play. If that's not how this season has been going, just in 1 play right there, I don't know what is. Go from almost assuredly scoring a run to now it's going to take a pretty good at bat and a base hit. Not impossible, we can still get the job done here, but man. And I hit it hard again, and it's right to second base. That is a devastating inning. It's okay. We still have 2 more innings at the plate. Cade Cavalli's out of energy. We got to get somebody else in. Let's go Mantiply with a couple lefties coming up. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a good start. And we got Nimmo to hit it on the ground also. There's 2. And Lindor also grounding it to the right side. So 3 grounders to the right side of the infield. Quick inning from Mantiply. Now we got to try and get something going again. And I got jammed by the sinker. Not the start you want, but we got Soto and Meneses coming up here. That was the pitch, and I was early on 96 up and in. And then I was early again on the sinker when I felt like I waited back. That could drop in. No, it's not. They're going to a new pitcher randomly. I was not expecting that. I would have expected if they did go to somebody else, it'd just be Edwin Diaz. Meneses with the perfect. All right, keep things going here with 2 outs. And Chapman, again, I make a, well, I guess that wasn't a great swing, but I was out in front of the heat in. Hit it pretty hard, and it's just right to somebody. This is ridiculous. There we go. Another grounder from Mantiply. He got through such a quick inning in the last one. I'm just leaving him out there. There we go. A 3-pitch strikeout. 1 more. And we got another punch out. I don't think you could draw up a better Joe Mantiply outing than these 2 innings. And here he comes. Edwin Diaz into the game. 41 for 42 in save opportunities. 63 strikeouts. 1.16 ERA. And this is who we got to do our damage against. I think I'm going to pinch hit right away here. Get Gavin Sheets in. Or actually, to lead things off, I could go to Abrams with 99 contact. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get CJ Abrams into this game with 99 contact to lead things off against Edwin Diaz. Oh my God, I'm tired of getting around on the fastballs and it not doing anything. Somebody hit the ball hard. Casas, you did it last time. Just do it again. Oh, no, man. I was just selling out for the fastball, and he went slider and kept it in the zone. All right, Keibert Ruiz, you're the last hope. And he's going to do something. Going the other way down the line, that's going to be a double. Okay, we're still alive. Because guess who's up next? It's only Mr. Clutch with a runner on second base. We're definitely going to get some speed out there. I guess we'll just go from that screen. I guess the best speed we have left is just to go straight to Alfaro. But all we might need is a base hit. As long as it's in a good spot, Alfaro's got a lot of speed. Oh, everything has been a fastball outside. Look at this. All 5 pitches. Come on. Come on, ball. Get down. Oh, it did! I gotta go back to first. Oh, he's gonna get me going. No, he's not. All right. Mr. Clutch came through. The weakest little blooper that just barely got down off the glove, but it's enough. And this game's still going. The 8 and 9 hitters did it against Edwin Diaz. Oh, I would have been devastated if he made that play. Oh, the slider again. That's 2 that he got me on by just hanging it pretty much right down the middle, but I'm sitting fastball at that point. It doesn't matter. We did at least the bare minimum that we needed to do. Now we just got to keep them from scoring, knock in our free runner, and we can pick up this win. All right, everybody's able to stay in the game. We got Alfaro behind the plate. I move Casas to first, Chapman to third, Abrams can play short, and actually, I guess if we're doing all that, we may as well have Abrams play center. Oh, and man, it actually is tempting to leave Mantiply in, because they have 2 lefties coming up after Marte, and Mantiply has only thrown 16 pitches. You know what? I'm going to do it. I actually am going to do it. Mantiply has plenty of energy left. Marte doesn't matter which hand he faces. I guess it's Clutch that's active right now, so how do we see that? I don't know. I guess either way, lefty's a better matchup for the next 2, so I'm sticking with Mantiply. Give us 3 innings. Okay, Abrams is going to get to that, and he's got a bronze fielding badge out in center now. Look at that. Are they? We did get him. Okay. I was like, at first, I was like, are they seriously going on this? And then it turned into, are we seriously not going to get him? Now all we need is 1 more out. They don't even have that runner on anymore. And there we go, 1 pitch to get the grounder to second. I think I almost messed that up and ran right past it, but Mantiply gives us 9 outs on like 20 pitches, if even. Now we got our runner on second. I was thinking about pinch hitting for Rosario, getting Sheets in, but honestly, I might keep Rosario in, try and bunt Happ over to third. I think that's going to be the plan. There we go, perfect bunt. That's going to move Happ over to third. And now we have Juan Soto coming up. And all he needs to do is put one deep enough in the air. That's going to do it. That might even go. No, it's going to die at the track, but we are going to tag up and score. And that is a win. A come-from-behind win. We actually did it. It looked like we might not at so many different points. But even though he was the one to line into that double play that looked like it might have ended our chances, it was Luis Garcia, Mr. Clutch, coming back up in the 9th to tie it up. And Joe Mantiply, with maybe the outing of the year, gives us 3 innings of absolute shutdown pitching. And that looks like it's going to be 5 fireballs of momentum. So what is that going to look like here? We were at nothing and we are pretty full now. How long are we going to sim? I'd be okay with a little bit longer of a sim this time for once. We did have to lose against the Red Sox though, because of course. And we can't 4-game sweep the Mets. And we almost simmed until the fireball was gone. But we're in September now. September 2nd. We got to pick up a win here against the Diamondbacks. We're going to be down 1 again. We gained only 1 more game on the Braves, but the Phillies actually moved a half game above us. So we got a little bit of a 3-team race going on here. In the wild card, we are still a game and a half back. Did I really drop back a game? I mean, on one hand, that's disappointing after a win like that, getting all that momentum to not even really make a ton of progress. But on the other hand, think of the alternative. We would have been even further back. That would have been real bad. All right, now that we're in September, though, we should have 2 new players on the roster. I'm guessing Lane Thomas is back. Yes, he is. Oh, and Kiermaier. So wait, what happened? Did both call-ups happen offensively? I've never seen that. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Okay, well, hopefully that doesn't screw with our rosters too much if and when we make the playoffs. All right, but let's get into this next one here. It is virtually identical to how we started last game, except we don't have a runner on first. Down 2-1, bottom 7, nobody on, nobody out. Another come from behind victory would probably give us another 4 or 5 fireballs, which would be big. This is the same pitcher we faced in the Chapman player lock. And it's Luis Garcia to lead it off for us. With this dude at 104 pitches, is he staying in? Man, Jake McCarthy for them hit a triple, and that's his 14th of the season, and he's batting .347. What is he turned into? We have an RBI from Matt Chapman. He's got 2 hits, a 2-walk game for Casas, and he scored the run, and he stole a base with 16 speed. Are you serious? Josiah Gray went 7. He might still be in the game, actually. Wow, and I literally kind of off topic here, but since this is the Nationals March to October, I may as well bring it up. I just got a notification that Steven Strasburg is planning to retire. Come on, Steven, don't you watch this series? You should know you got 3 more good years left in you. All right, let's see what kind of damage we can do before they take this guy out of the game. I'm guessing it's just going to be a lot of that. Okay, he actually came back and threw nothing but strikes and then made an amazing 2-strike pitch. We got Soto up, though, the hero of last game, or one of the heroes of last game, I should say. Maybe just do it yourself. Or get a base hit to start things off. That works, too. All right, they're going to a new arm. We get to see Tanner Rainey, another former National. He's got 4-seam, 2-seam slider, decent velocity. Oh no, okay, come on, I was too early. Why is this a thing? And he went to it again. Is he gonna be able to beat this? No, okay, at least we move the runner up to second though, but man, that is 2 fastballs right down the middle in that at bat, and I was too early on both of them. I mean, that, if he doesn't make a really nice diving stop though, that would have just been a nice hit. Oh, and then I swung at the first pitch. Waited back too long and nothing comes out of that one. I don't want to wait until 2 outs in the 9th again. I'd rather just do what we need to do like now. Gray is still in the game, but I'm going to take him out. And I could have gone to Mantiply again, but I forgot to go and warm him up. So we're going to have to use Matt Moore, who all of a sudden has a 5.40 ERA. What happened? Chapman. Oh, I don't even think if we make that play, we're getting him. Dude, this Jake McCarthy might be ridiculous. If he hits that well with that kind of speed... Oh, and they're going to bunt him over. You're playing small ball? No, I took that too nonchalantly there. All right, well, that's quite a bit of speed on the bases now. Okay, and now he's not going to swing, sure. Okay, get him if he... Nope, he's not going to third. All right, I understand now how Matt Moore's got an ERA up to 5.40 and beyond now. Well, I don't know. This might not be smart, but they have one more lefty up, so I'm going to keep Moore in for one more batter. Okay, I mean, that's a little late for you to get a 3-pitch strikeout, Moore. Let's get Adam Simber in, keep things where they're at, hopefully. That could be 2 with a quick turn. It won't be quick enough. Man, how much speed do the Diamondbacks have? Only 47 speed on Marte. Okay, I wasn't sure if Garcia was going to try and make a tag. I'm glad he didn't mess anything up, but we messed up because I gave up another run. And we get to see another former National, Carl Edwards Jr. Oh, that seemed like it had so much movement. I don't know if my eyes were just playing tricks on me, but if I would have seen that normally, probably could have done some damage on that, but now we just have an out. No, I mean, it doesn't matter. I tried to check, but you never can check swing on a high and in fastball like that, and it might have just been a strike anyway. All right, Chapman. Got a cutter to hit there. We got a base runner with 2 outs. That has to... Okay, it is getting over his head. Back-to-back base hits. Wish I could have driven that a bit more, hit it to the gap, but we'll have to make do with what we have. 2 on, Hap up. No! But I timed it up! Why do I have to get under everything? Oh my god, that was it. Okay, well... Simber's really good if you keep it on the corners, but the second you miss with your spot and it ends up down the middle, that's what's going to happen. All right, I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to go to Mantiply, try and keep this one where it is. Okay, that's a big time strikeout, even if I miss my spot pretty bad. Oh, Sheets isn't going to get there. They're not going to score on this, though, right? Yeah, they're not even going to send him. Oh, we're not going to turn 2 on Jake McCarthy, are we? Kind of need to get a punch out here or a pop-up. Or he's just going to drive the ball? Okay, I am scared of McCarthy. And he... Who is this guy? Why is he so good? He has a 4-hit game. He's already batting .350. I can't get him out. Okay, perfect spot there. Used his patience against him there on a 3-2 count. Oh, Sheets made that play. All right, that's a big one. That probably saves 2 more runs. It's going to take a lot to get back in this one, but that kept the possibility alive. Jimmy Garcia is their closer. 30 for 38, 3.55 ERA. It's doable. Okay, we'll start it out with a good timing swing all over it, and it's just once again right to somebody. So what's this scouting report they all of a sudden have on me? Why are they throwing nothing but fastballs outside, it seems like? Soto is going to get another hit. Okay, kind of would have liked to get under that and just put a run on the board, but we got to start somewhere. No, my God. That slurve is so slow. I don't even have anything I can complain about in that game. I just couldn't stop them from hitting, and I couldn't hit. 3? For a game I was already losing in? All right, first of all, that has to be 2, but still, I would have thought it was only going to be 1 regardless. Oh, that's going to suck. All right, game, come on. Recognize the situation here. We're getting down into crunch time. We don't have much time left. We're in danger. You gotta not sim a full week and a half. Please. Stop simming. Okay, I guess that wasn't too long, and we did pick up a lot of wins. Now we get a chance to play the Marlins. We move up to 3 back now, so we did make a little bit more progress towards the division, and the Phillies fell back. They're a game and a half behind me. How about the wild card? We're 2 games back, so the wild card race is not going anywhere. We actually lost ground in this episode as a whole. I think we started a half game back. Now we're 2 games back. So at this point, we may as well just win the division. It's probably either just as, if not more likely, that we do take home the division than trying to push for the final wild card spot. But I'm gonna call this episode here. I'm guessing we'll be able to fit 2 more episodes in the regular season, because I anticipate the game having me actually play a lot for the rest of this one. But we'll just see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. But as always, guys, make sure if you enjoyed this one, do me a favor, hit that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this final push towards the postseason. But that's all we got today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by again, and I will see you next time.